Hello everyone, it's time for Gollum. It's time to be the Lord of Ring. As... Why do I get the foghorn immediately? Why? But anyway, we're playing Gollum today because I kept watching EFAP play the game, and there were two supercuts, and just laughing at the hilarity in the game, so I thought, why not? Also, I want to put some stuff up on the main channel that are funny highlight reels, so let's see how retarded this game gets. In my experience, watching people play a bad game is nothing compared to experiencing the bad game, so let's get right into it and see how things are happening. Let's see how this goes. That was funny. The loading screen stopped and then restarted. Oh, already off to a great start.
Without?
I like how Elven King is one word.
Let's see how he responds.
And you.
Oh man, I would play a side-scrolling game if it had this art style the whole time. I would play that.
Worming your way.
I like how that comma next to Wraith is messed up. We're really getting a bird's eye view, aren't we? Such a weird little gremlin. Such a weird little gremlin. Oh. Oh man, now I see the control difference, right? Like if you hit your buttons too fast, he just stays in place. That is not a good sign, because normally when I do this, right? Like this is, I'm doing a rotating thing I do in games when I'm bored, right? So I'm hitting WASD as fast as I can in a sequence of WASD. And Gollum is just freaking out because he can't figure out which direction I'm trying to go, right? So that's already bad in a game that's supposed to have platforming. Like, what normally happens in a video game is you get this, right, where the character is like spinning around real quickly. But the game can't handle it if I go too fast. See, I'm doing it faster now, and Gollum's just having a stroke. Oh, that is bad. You need to have tight controls and response times in a platformer, because otherwise it will fail tremendously. Oh. Oh, I actually made it up here safe. Whoa. Oh man, I don't like that camera. See, there's like a little bit of like that camera, like it's not ultra responsive like you typically get in some games. It's got that thing where there's like a slow like when you if I twitch to a position, the camera like lurches to catch up and then goes a little too far and then it has to like balance itself out again. See, Gollum senses R. I've activated my ultra instinct. I paid for the emotes. Give me the emotes. Why can't I emote?
No!
I haven't played like a good, like, proper terrible game in a while. I mean, I played Aliens Colonial Marines for shit, but I did that mainly for a commentary that I'm working on, so this is going to be an interesting change of pace here. Oh man, the movement here is even more delayed than... Oh, it's even more delayed than actual movement. Dang, man. This is going to be painful. If I drank alcohol, this would be a hilarious game to play while drunk. As you can see if you watch the EFAP compilation with Rags going nuts.
Ah! Ah! Fuck! Fuck this game!
Why are these plants glowing? Why is it like this? Whoa! Did you see that lightning? It like spawned below the mountain. Damn, man. It's that sort of thing where it's like, how do you mess that up? And then one went through the mountain. It's like how? Like that one went. Bruh. Lightning is just as Tolkien intended. Totally as Tolkien intended. Lightning's trying to fucking smite Smeagol right now. It's like you can jump up those like climbing walls faster than actually like climbing them. What the fuck was that? The game had to remember, oh yeah, there's a cutscene. Fuck are you? Is that supposed to be a fell beast? Boy, we really needed that cutscene, didn't we? If your stamina runs out, you will fall. Are you sure? Are you sure? Okay, so apparently that does happen there. So I guess Gollum's main power comes from his legs, I guess. Which is sort of funny, right? It's one of those weird things where it's like you introduce one mechanic that explains, like, if you're dangling, you have limited strength during that. But when you're like hanging like this, you have infinite stamina. It's like, where is the line? This is one weird thing too, right? I'm tempted to turn down the graphics so I don't, like, or turn down some settings to let the game run smoother, but I kind of want the experience to be as janky as possible at the same time. You know, because I should be able to run this thing. Why are there two different versions of look at the drawing? Is it just the same position, but the... Why is this here? Why not just have it just continue to float? Like, why does the camera's position matter for this? You know what I mean? Oh, look, stink lines. Whoa. Whoa, game, getting... What the fuck? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. The environmental effect just shifts as soon as you, like, reach the, like, crossing point, which is, like, I guess level with this sort of, like, grapple bar. Yeah. Got a Gollum rave going on. I don't know what rave music sounds like. I don't go any fucking where. Sprint sideways toward the wall. How does one sprint sideways? Actually, wait, can I just sprint up any wall that I want? No, it has to be a very, very particular wall. That is... Whoa! What the fucking shit was that? Wait a minute. Is this like the loading, like, gap between this upper area and this lower level? Yeah, see, I get, like, spazzy whenever I, like, cross the threshold to go back that way. Yep, yeah, this is like the level transition point. Oh yeah, blackface Gollum.
Bruh.
But yeah. Anyway, so regarding like blackface Gollum, it's like why would you like have Gollum do the blackface thing when you can clearly see his head right there? Like we don't need to like shift his color palette to work within the leaves when the leaves don't really matter because we can see him. Like we could probably see his head without the blackening, as it were. What was that? I love how they don't even look like orcs. They just look like people in like blue purple makeup. What?
Two little croakses.
Why am I creeping? I'm not... I didn't do that. Does this just start when you go through this archway? Yeah, I don't... okay.
And it's two of them. Follow, but quiet. Stay in the shadows. What about the bird? Mustn't lose them.
Why do I have to follow them? Why am I following these guys again? And, like, why do I have to, like, follow these guys? Like, why would Gollum want to do this? I don't understand Gollum's motivation. I also don't get why we have to have stealth within a perimeter. It's like those tailing missions in Assassin's Creed that everyone fucking hates. See, if I screw this up, does he just activate? Or does he just get mad?
Somewhere close.
Again.
See, can I direct him anywhere? Does he just not give a shit? Oh, he really does not give a shit. First thing you do in a dark cave next to a pit that you know exists, start panicking and spazzing out. It's a very smart move. I kind of want to just pick the dumbest option of the two the whole time, but then we won't have a consistent run with everything. Yeah, as far as I can tell, it doesn't matter which options you pick throughout the game anyway. So let's just... Whatever Gollum. Let's do whatever seems to not affect anything. Let's pick the least autonomous action possible. I want to do sort of like the dumbest thing possible at each one of these, or the thing that has the least amount of like impact. Into the cave, precious. Whoa. Oh come on, you're a giant like dragon type creature. You should be able to break that wood.
It hurts.
I like how I didn't spawn injured. I spawned in at the health I had, and then just Gollum just went, "Oh yeah, I'm hurt." Yeah. There's a hole. Can I taunt him? Oh wow! As soon as I'm seen, I'm just dead. They captured me. I like how Gollum sees a guy with a sword and he's like, "Oh, I should like run," but no, running is too smart. We need the plot to progress. I need to be captured here. Oh, her hand clipped through that little like greenery.
Look at me.
Look at Daddy when he's talking to you. Oh no, he's getting crucified.
Don't tell them, precious.
Why does it glow red when they like burn Gollum a bit? Does Gollum glow red whenever he gets burned? You know, it'd be really funny if Sauron just got really confused and like started looking for a person named Shire in a place called Baggins. You know, like he misinterpreted it. It's Barad-dûr, which looks more like a Doom fortress than like a medieval fortress. Okay. Some of these like transitions between loading sections and cutscenes are really weird, with some of these cutscenes being useless. It's like establishing shot. Okay, loading screen with establishing shot in it. It's like, oh great, thank you.
Gonna talk again.
Let's try to make bad decisions throughout the entire thing. Let's just see how it happens. Wait a minute, why does the Gollum option... Oh, those are timed, I guess? Wait, so can I just not interact with him now? Wow, that's lame. Can I emote? Why won't the game let me emote? It is not letting me use the features I paid for. Also, I have to ask, why do we have to have that little bit of gameplay where we interact with three dudes that don't tell us or do anything? Like, they don't tell us anything, they don't do anything? Why not just go from the previous cutscene to this one? Hello.
Smeagol doesn't know what to do.
Oh,
You scum.
breeding. Ah, so the orcs are perverts now, are they? That explains why Saruman had to tell his henchmen to leave the hobbits alive and unspoiled. Hello. Can I...
You think you're going?
I'm trying to look up her dress. I haven't seen a pussy in like 500 years, or however old Gollum is. Oh well, I'll get in the slave elevator. Again, there's like little bits of the game where it's like, why do you give us the option to walk around if we can't do anything that can't be accomplished by a cutscene anyway? You know what I mean? Like, we got into a cutscene of being captured and tortured, and then we went into being in our cell, where we could do some really basic, boring interactions, pick up a rock, and then go to sleep for another cutscene that led us to awake, follow dudes down there, not interact with anything besides see people chanting shit, and then go into like another loading screen. It's like, what's the point of having these sequences? It's like they thought that like game time, like playtime length equals better quality, or something dumb like that, where it's like, it's what you do during that time that matters, not that you are doing things. If I've got a game that lasts 1,000 hours, but all you do is hold W and just walk in a straight line, and eventually you reach an end, that's not an engaging game. This is like that, but with Lord of the Rings assets.
Nimna, oppression.
Just keep your head down. Do what the masters tell you.
Run till your feet are bloody.
What is that thing? Not a dwarf, not a goblin. Too ugly for.
Oh,
Be quiet.
I thought that was a wonky cutscene for a minute. I didn't realize I was in control again. Why is Azog just laying here dead? What's all this goo? What is this place? This game feels like a really, like, weird, cobbled together mess of assets. This feels like something you'd see in, like, Doom. You know, where you go through, like, the innards of, like, a giant demon or something. This is just weird for Lord of the Rings. Like, this is one thing, right? Like, if this is a map, right, what's the point of a map if it's unclear where locations and, like, meaningful shit is? Also, why do I get a sound when I flick over Gollum? What's the point of this? You can't see my mouse, but I'm hovering over Gollum's face repeatedly, and it keeps making that clicking noise. I can apparently run up here for some reason. Hello, sir. You have ducks for shoulders. That's nice. We all like our duck, our duck warriors. May your bill never dull. Oh, take louse. I love louse. It goes great with cinnamon or something.
Lure the animal into the pen, and then quickly shut the gate. Those beasts love to break the levers. That's why there is another one on top. Now down on the other side. Carefully.
All right. Why is this system like this? That's all I have to ask right now is sort of... Why did these guys come in now? Also, what are these creatures modeled after? They look like special needs hyenas.
Bad. For your first day. Not too good either. No more work down below, though. They want me to keep an eye on you. Their newest scheme to humiliate me, I suppose. Next, the mines.
Dry! Snack up, move!
Gollum's so dead-eyed the entire time. It's just like a goldfish, just being hauled around, has no idea what's going on. I keep expecting the mechanics to get really retarded at some point, just because I've seen so much of the footage, like, of the game breaking at different intervals. And while the game stutters for me a lot, and the controls aren't great, and the content's been oddly paced, things have worked so far. The only time I died was intentional, so we'll see what happens. I've heard different people say that different parts of the game are really long-winded, and I kind of imagine that the chapters will get longer as we go. Hello, witch.
Is it a witch, precious? Does it know curses? Or riddles, perhaps?
Water.
No water, no. No nice water.
Wow, that was it. Just... okay. Just okay. I don't know why I expect content from the game based on all the stuff I've seen about it. Oh, no. Look at those little, like, sprites down there. Fuck, they look bad. Like, holy shit, man. Like, look at those three in the bottom right there. Like, two of them are just obviously not on the platform. Holy shit. It's one of those things where you, like, you know, some people say there's a very fine line between laziness and incompetence, but I disagree. I disagree. Incompetence is a skill at this point. It's just a skill that makes things harder for you. What did you call me? I hate games when they force pace you, like they change your movement speed randomly.
Please, wait.
Man, look at these soulless husks. They don't even have eyes. Oh, I want to take a bath in the lava. I think we'll do it. Let's hear Gollum scream. Wait, not yet. You fell into lava. It's funny how they have an achievement for that, and it's like, in a better game that would be funny. In this game, it's just sort of predictable. Am I supposed to go this way? Worm! Why does it look like a fish? Strange. That's a tag. Can I talk to you? No, I cannot talk to you. What are y'all doing down here? You don't have tools. What could you possibly be doing down here that's productive? Get back to work. Fuckers. What does this do? Oh, it's lifting me up. Lift me up above this.
How did they die,
Would be
my
neat.
precious? Too much work, too much heat. Come, faster.
Apparently he turned, like, into chalk as well after he died. Look at his fingers. He's trying to do the live long and prosper gesture. He was thinking of Star Trek when he died. There's a candle. I see a candle. I don't know why I was making an F sound there. Gollum is like, got that rape, like, I might be about to be raped face. Like, I think something bad's about to happen. Hello, Tag.
Burns. Everything burns. Right, that's it. Now back to the mine master.
Why did I... What? Why did I need a cutscene for that? Oh, are we just done? Okay. It's one of those weird things where some of these sort of objectives feel like busy work. Like they just had to do stuff in a game with a Gollum, and so they just picked a bunch of random shit for him to do. I've not seen a whole lot of the jank, but maybe that comes in later in the game. I've mainly seen like weird cutscene like stuff, like weird buffering moments, controls not being great, and a couple like random little things that are useless, but I haven't really seen much of the jank that I kind of like see. I've seen a lot in compilations. Maybe they happen a lot in the later levels. Wait in line. Oh, wonderful. Come on, let me move. Let me do something besides sit here and watch people go left or right. Report to mine, Orc. I wanna go up.
Back to the base.
Aw.
You don't die today.
I want to see what death means. I want to know what death is. I want you to show me. Return to your cell in the barracks and end the day at the window. That is such a funny set of words. Go back to your cell and then just fucking lay at the window. I don't know, do something. Who are you, lady? Like, who are you? Like, what the fuck are you? Like, oh, can I get in your way? Oh, I can get in your way. I can inconvenience you. That's funny. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I can inconvenience you all the way to wherever the fuck you're going. Actually, a woman, you got like a huge, like, bald spot on the front of your head. I don't know if that's like a racist thing, because I don't really know what you are. I can't imagine you're an elf, because elves usually don't side with Sauron, so I don't know what you are. Are you a weird human? Are you like a lesbian? What the fuck kind of helmet is that? Why do you have like a giant pecker hat? What are you doing? Don't worry, I've got my head really protected. I put all my armor on my head. Alright, we watched that happen. That was eventful, unlike everything else we've been doing, so I guess we'll see what happens. Anybody want to take him to the room? You still warm? Save me, bird. This is so boring.
I've seen people sit there all night.
I teleported out of the
staring
cutscene.
window,
Wow.
hatching out plans. Good, clever
I
plans.
love his beard
All
moving like
dead and
that.
gone.
And this game is so, like, just clunky, and just the way things work. Also, these loading screens get very, very, very long-winded when they just keep coming and they just sit there forever. It's normally a thing where cutscenes play and those, like, hide loading screens in better-made games. Now I'm curious how much time I'm actually going to spend in a loading screen like this in between chapters. I'm too lazy to do the math, but it'd be kind of funny to time it all and just see how long I actually spend. Future me, if I do that, put a counter somewhere at the end of the video showing how much time was spent in a loading screen versus playing the game. Alright, let's go. More just bumbling around Mordor. I'm reminded of the VeggieTales joke when they're doing their story about Josh and the Big Wall. We could go back to Egypt, you know? It's like, you know, plenty of time in the sun, plenty of food, good exercise. Then the other one chimes in, we were in slavery. And then his response is just, nothing is perfect. That's all I can think of right now is just something else other than the game, because the game's not doing anything.
That must be the cracker.
Just the way he says that is funny. That must be the cracker. Is that how racist black people like walk around, like every time they see a white person, just like, there must be the cracker? This is music that resembles tension. Ripping off rags is very, very easy. I don't give a... Wow, the music just stopped. And then it's restarted. Pretty flat.
Secret.
How
Secret, eh?
was I supposed to know I'd be able to cross that like that? I just like jerked over to it as soon as I left the like other edge. Look at him just. Give head. Oh, they got stuck on the door. Did you see that? Oh man, I love these bits where I glitchily follow somebody as they exposition dump.
Shaku, to the sewers. This thing is all yours. Ah, you stink already.
We really need a cutscene of that. We really did.
Let me just open this for you.
Wow, we're not even gonna have an animation to open it. He's just gonna use his, telekinetic powers. Wait a minute. Look, there's just apparently like a death wall right there. Apparently, you can see it when you aim down. It's just like, yep, there is Death Pit. Am I supposed to be dropping down? Okay, that was awkward. Why would you put the climbing points right there if you don't need to climb anywhere? Like, what's the point? What the fuck? I did not try to do that. I feel like this would be, like, slightly better if this wasn't Lord of the Rings. You know, if they just replaced a bunch of shit with other, like, names and identifiers and stuff. This would be better as a ripoff than as an actual, like, Lord of the Rings, like, game based on the IP. I like how it's showing me the level before I get to actually interact with the level, because it means that I don't get to explore, because it's like, here, this is everything, now deal with it. No learning on the go, because apparently we don't think you can handle that. It keeps doing that shit too, where it doesn't jump in the direction I'm, like, wanting it to jump. It just kind of snaps me to, like, places where I can do stuff. I've gone black again. Wow, like, wow, that is just pitiful, man. I'm right here. You're looking right at me. Their oversized helmets are hilarious. It's like Darth Helmet all over again. Wow, wow. Holy shit! No wonder Sauron couldn't win. If he's working with these kinds of idiots, he's got no hope. Oh man, these like bits where you have to like the game just shows you the level before you explore the level makes exploring the level less interesting and less impactful. Like, why? Why do you do this? Can I hit an orc? Just like knock him out? That would be an actual mechanic. That would be something worthwhile. What's that green goo in there? What's going on in Mordor, man? Okay. Can I run up this? No. Am I supposed to, like, go backwards at the top of this? No, that doesn't do anything either. Like, that's a climbing wall. How am I supposed to connect to the climbing wall if you don't let me, like, move in the direction of the climbing wall? Oh, do I have to do that thing? Wow. Well, look at this. My camera sits here. When I hit the button to aim at the climbing wall, it zooms in where I can't see that my character is aiming for the climbing wall. Wow, that is a great mechanic to fuck up everything you're doing. This is how games are made, children. This is how games are made. People just throw code together and hope it works. Oh man, look at that light. Such a low res light. Why is it like this? Wow, it's hard to believe I've been playing this for 2 hours. It feels like nothing's happened. It feels like nothing has happened. Let's get back to real gameplay. Come on. Give me control of my gremlin. Is that thing just floating? I don't see any ropes on it at all. Did the ropes not load in? You look like you're dead. Why is Gollum holding onto your belly? It's like, it's okay, man. You will make it out of here one day. No matter what happens, oh wait, no, I need to do like the voices in Gollum. How should I do that?
No matter what voices, you use the voices for the precious. No matter what happens, precious, I will find you. Oh shit, imagine if I did the entire playthrough with this voice. It would be horrible, horrible. Oh, he was hanged.
I can't do that the whole time. It's just too cumbersome on the throat. It also feels like I've got someone trying to face fuck me while I'm doing that shit. I appeared in the blackness. I feel like my voice will slowly morph into Skeletor as time goes on. Oh man, this stealth is just really bad. It's just really bad. See, does this only operate the guy to my left? Yeah, it only activates him for some reason. Oh, that activated him.
Very smart.
Very smart. Someone hits you with a rock and you can't find them. They must be a genius.
At least we got our own place now. Won't be easy to keep. Do your part to keep it then.
Yeah, tidy up after dinner. Don't be a slob. We might be unholy apparitions made from the dead bodies of men, elves, and other shit, but we can have some standards. So am I trying to go up or down? I'm confused on which direction I'm trying to go here. Okay, I think I'm supposed to climb that. Maybe? Or am I supposed to get up there and then, like, do a jumper? I don't know, man. The stink lines aren't helping me. It just says get up there. Am I supposed to do this? I feel like I'm not supposed to do this. Okay, see, apparently I can climb this. But my question is why? It doesn't seem like I can go in any direction. Because this is the way I came. Am I just not supposed to come down here? So I need to get over there, but how the hell do I get over there? Did I honestly just take the wrong drop and now I'm here? Like, the stink lines are leading up. But it's like, why is there a pathway down here? But why was there a whole pathway to go down there? It's like I started up there, came around here, and then there's a whole down there bit. It's like, what was the point of down there? There's nothing over there. The game feels really on rails at times, where it's just like, you will go in this direction on this device right now. What the fuck? I tried to swing and go forward. What the fuck? Part of me wants to look for collectibles just because I'm a collectible kind of guy, but another part of me is like, this is a Gollum game. It doesn't matter.
Is this what moved?
Is there like any dynamic to these levels besides just move around and like use really bad stealth? Like, is there anything beyond just buggy parkour and just... I don't know why I'm questioning this. I bought this game because it was a meme. Why am I questioning this? You want to connect with anything, Gollum? Ah! Frame rate, Jesus! Help me! Gollum has to take some time to think about his life. And these orcs that exist to do nothing.
No, please.
Look down.
You gonna kick him off? Come on, don't be a pussy. Come on, kick him! Kick him! Nudge him! Breathe on the back of his neck. Do something to make him fall off. Alright, so get up here then.
Behind us.
Thank you, Gollum. You were a useful tooltip to avoid getting spiked in the face. I mean, who designs shit like this? This is one of those things that like just takes me out of games when it's like, yeah, this is a game thing. There's no practical reason for this to exist this way. It's just spikes on a pulley system because game. Wow, I just now realized Gollum is just floating. You know what's funny? In like a regular parkour game, you'd be able to like turn around and aim where you wanted to jump, but no, this game has to have specific like snap commands. And then Gollum, you know, has a seizure as he realizes we're moving into a new area. You can't see me, numbnuts. Jesus, what is with your giant ass helmets? Holy shit. Level design here is really weird. It's like you spawn in and you need to go up immediately right next to the way that you can enter the area. But naturally, you want to explore the area and find alternate routes to things. But then you realize the main way up is right next to the entrance. It's like, what's the point of having the area if you're just going to have like the entrance be right next to the exit of this whole little like section here? It's just... it's bad gameness. That's what it is. It's having purposeless interactions.
Not this one either.
Okay, so he can't see into the darkness, but he can see past the darkness. Man, this ride is really interesting, isn't it? We got to look at a thing. We've been looking at the entire fucking level. And then we get to ride this until we just reach some arbitrary location. There's nothing better than doing a repetitive task that you've already done previously, and then you're slowed down during it as well. Alright, so... Okay. So he just fell over. I love how his beard, like, curves up while he's talking.
No more ashes. What say you?
My king, we have to move.
What say you?
No more heat.
That beard.
No more ashes.
He cannot make that climb. This is madness.
Orcs.
Oh, that was like a Tommy Wiseau line. This is madness.
You remember?
It's high. Now what? What are we doing?
Again, with the sprites. What even are those little floating discs? I think those are supposed to be torches, but some of them are just clearly just floating. They're not even, like, attached to specific models. That one guy looks like his head is fucking on fire. Oh, man. It makes me go back to a lot of the other shit that you would see in games of, like, 2004 or 5 or something that did shit better than this. I mean, like, when I see these little models in the background doing stuff, I think of Star Wars Battlefront 2, like the background textures. You know, like the classic Battlefront 2, and the textures in the background that would have, like, other ships, like, in space, and it would have, like, blasts and stuff going off in the background. Like, this is worse than that, and this came out 20 years later. 20 years later, and this is the best that they could do. Why are you doing that, Gollum? Can't you climb this way? What is the difference between this wall and this wall? It looks like a more highly textured version of this. Why can't Gollum move? Apparently I can. It's just there's an arbitrary barrier right there that just doesn't work. You see, the weird thing about this level design is, like, what is the point of these giant, just, like, things sticking out of the wall? Like, there's no functional purpose for what Sauron's doing here. These are just here for gameplay. That's it. I'm going to kill all the orcsies. What are you wearing on your head, man? Looks like he's trying to be an alien or some shit. Hey, look at that. Like, what kind of headpiece is that? That's not armor. It's just random circles, like, glued to his face.
Why not right of us? What's this dear? Could escape this way, yes.
Why do you give me the option to escape, and yet you give me a thing to look? What are you doing, game? What are you actually doing right now? I like how we managed to escape just to get captured again. Let's see, what's the worst option for me? Yeah, I'm trying to stick with, like, making choices that are bad for Gollum as a character. See, I guess the wrong thing to do would be to tell the truth. Bye, frail man. Oh yeah, we need to convince Smeagol.
All clear. Moving on.
Wait in the cage. Goodbye, frail man.
Long live the king.
Long live the king, you frail little... whatever you are. Oh, why did we need that whole bit? Why did we need to sit in the cage and wait? Goodbye, frail man. I would emote on you if I could fucking emote. See, can we watch him, like, go up to the light? Will it slowly do it? I'm actually curious now if he actually will go all the way up there. Or he'll just disappear after a certain point. So, how are y'all doing? Good? Good. I thought I'd play this game. I heard how much of a meme it was. I can say it's been a little bit more stable this time around. I haven't had that many, like, glitches or anything. It's just, at this point, it's just bad design that's sort of holding me back. This is like sitting in line at the grocery store, you know, with a boomer that can't work the self-checkout aisle. But they're really desperate to try. It's like, just give up, man. Call for aid. Where was Gondor when the lines at the grocery store filled? Where was Gondor when I couldn't check out around me? Where was Gondor when all this shit went down? It's kind of funny that they even bothered to animate it going all the way up there. Wow, did that just teleport through the rocks? They bothered to animate it all the way up there, and then instead of having it just like stop, you know, they had to like teleport it inside the place. Okay. Oh, that's the end of chapter 2. Great. Oh, great. We're going to the breeding halls. Because that's what we really need in a Lord of the Rings game, a breeding hall. Now, I've heard the game is broken up into 3 sort of chunks. And so I imagine that around this chapter, or by the end of this chapter, or chapter 4, we'll like move out of the orc area and go to like the elf area. Because I've heard you go orc area, elf area, and then there's like this other, there's like third dark, weird magic area or something that you go through. And I just cannot wait to just see what lies ahead. I've seen clips of different things based on the compilations I've seen, but it's just, I didn't realize how boring the game actually is when you get down to playing it. Like when it's not glitching out, it's just very minimal in terms of stuff you can actually do that is like engaging as a mechanic or as something to like interact with.
My father has many qualities, but forbearance is not among them. And after his little puppy died in your care, shouldn't we spare him any further disappointment? 3 weeks.
Does that matter? Like, does any of that matter? Like, apparently we really needed to get up, see that tiny cutscene, and then walk into the gondola. We really needed to see all that and do all that before loading screen, instead of just having it all be a really short cutscene. I hate it when sections of games are just walk from A to B and watch stuff happen. I really don't like that. Now, those things in little stints can be fine, but when the player doesn't do anything besides move the character from A to B, when it could have just all been a cutscene, is like evidence of just padding. And I don't think there's any better example of padding than that kind of stuff. I would say that a runner-up is when you have to collect things for an objective and the number just arbitrarily goes up. That's probably a close second. Chapter 3, The Breeder.
I'll just call you ugly.
That's fair.
Come.
I've got to feed the goo. It's time to feed the goo? Why do we have Ten's music playing? I'm just feeding orc goolings, or whatever we're gonna call them. Here, orclings have whatever low-resolution goo that is. Ooh, why must we do these tedious things? It's one of those things where, like, I feel like this game had potential. Like, I feel like if this game was done as a, like a really intense thing of following Frodo, you know what I mean? Like, following Frodo, then getting captured, or, like, getting captured. Like you follow Bilbo, then you get captured, then you go after Frodo, and then that leads up to like actually catching up to the Fellowship. You know, like that could be something, but you'd keep it short, right? You wouldn't drag it out like this kind of shit. Like you'd actually do something relevant to the plot of Lord of the Rings, not just do whatever the fuck we're doing right now, which is just fucking around, really. I love how we have these scenes of just running back to our cell. No interactions worth having, no objectives worth dealing with, no mechanics to engage with. It's just hold W, click Q.
What's the sign say?
Repeat.
That's the...
Oh, where's the give head option? What's the worst? Okay, the worst option for me would be to give him... Let's give him the bread. I mean, Gollum doesn't really need bread. He seems to subsist off of the ring's power for most of existence, as far as I remember.
Inside your head, Beastmaster. Clearly something vital.
What are some of these camera angles, man? It's just pan to a different position, just random. I want to live it. I just want to crawl into a little dark place and just sleep after dealing with this game. It's just so vapid. It's just full of vapid nothingness. It's like do thing, go back to cell. Do thing, go back to cell. Plan escape route, do thing, go back to cell. It's like, there's so much extra shit in the game that just doesn't do anything for me. Like, it's like, do some janky parkour, follow a stink line, sneak around really stupid AI, get cutscene, repeat. Like there's not that much to the game as far as just seeing what happens at this point. Talk to the Candleman in his office. That sounds like a very Lord of the Rings objective, doesn't it?
I only ever wished there to be friendship between us. You are not my friend. In that case, you should be frightened.
It really does sound like just an insane man just talking to himself.
Then I say,
I really feel like this section is just like these guys talking just to fill the void of nothing happening. The fire was clipping through.
strong. You're not wise. Clearly, you're not wise.
Wow, his facial
That
animations
raises
hardly
questions.
match up sometimes, and
Was
they
the
just
great
freak
art
out.
Mistaken? Heads must roll.
The way
Not
his
your
animations just
head.
clip into
That
like
much
the
has
standard
been
animation
established.
sometimes is funny.
Your number is
Alright. We did a thing. Yay. Why is that text just sitting up there? Oh, are we about to breed a bird? I heard that was a minigame in the game, where you make a bird, apparently. Why do we have to follow people to stuff? Why can't we just teleport there and do the content? Oh, you see him shuffle there for a second. Why do you waste my time? Why? Okay. Apparently we really needed to have this in a Gollum video game. Why can I do this repeatedly? So how are we supposed to do this? Are we supposed to, like, color the egg, then cook the egg, and then let it hatch, I guess?
One eternity later.
I'm about to fall asleep with how boring this shit is. Holy fuck. Okay, apparently we need to use the bellows a certain number of times. So let's try this. Okay, let's do this again. Let's do this again. Alright. White egg. Okay, so I need to put 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. I need to use the bellows twice. Please hatch the white bird. Get me through this. It worked! Fuck that puzzle, man! Hello, you goompy little bird. What are you doing with your life? Fly away. Stay away from me. Please stay away from me. Come on, Gollum, jump. Why do you jump too far? I'm not pushing the button to keep going. The auto-snapping is just so weird in this game. I feel like they've fixed some of the jank by just making it where the game sort of plays itself after a while, and that feels less fun. I've also not encountered any like game-breaking bugs like some of the other runs I've seen, so maybe they actually have tried to fix this. I've gotten to the point where I just start playing on my phone when the loading screens pop up just because it takes so long. I'm just tuned out at this point. Escort the Grashneg. Why doesn't he just say his name? He's labeled Grashneg in credits, like when he speaks. Like, why not give him a name, like a real name? I also like how we had to have that big sequence of meeting him, then we walk down, get a cutscene, then we lead him here, and then we move on. There's so many moments in this game where you don't actually do anything mechanically besides go from A to B, and then experience thing. And it just gets so old. This is probably like the 10th time we've done this. Like, wake up from cell, go do minor thing, then get another huge loading screen. It's just not a proper game when you get down to it. There's a lot of wasted time. A time where you don't engage with mechanics beyond hold W. And maybe click Q. Maybe make a decision in conversation, that's about it. Teach the Grashneg how to survive the Borox. Why do we have to go through this again, but now I'm the teacher? Use the companion mode to send him to a target. Why do we have to have this as a mechanic? This is like a minigame that you don't want to do, but you're required to for progression's sake.
I don't like this.
I don't like this either. You're fucking fat and useless. Yay! Came down here just to fuck around with Fatso, and then just teleport back up here.
That is what I wish to
What are
hear.
with these outfits,
I shall
man?
leave thee to- He was a little creature then, like you.
Why is lie the Gollum option?
I'll take that as a yes.
Like, why was the lie option the Gollum option? Gollum wants to get the ring back. Why? No. Talk to the bird.
Be quiet, bird.
Talk to bird. Shut the fuck up, bird.
Fuck this game!
You will make him fetch it for me.
Can't Gollum just
But first,
go around the rafters and just climb down to the string and then grab it? And then pull himself up? Oh, why do we have to have companion mode right now? That bird just looks so goompy and retarded.
you and I will talk tomorrow.
His lips just don't sync at all. I'm starting to get to that point where I'm starting to like gloss over some mistakes just because I've seen them like 17 times while editing like the supercut of this. So it's just repetitive. Why is Gollum sneaking around now? Okay, we need to like figure shit out, I guess. So they spawned me in a place with a parkour thing in front of me, just to make me go back over there.
Yes.
Why can't... You want me to get out of here, don't you? You want me... What the fuck? You want me to get out of here and you open the fucking door, then you won't let me jump up to it. Again, one of the worst things I've seen in games are tailing missions. Fuck them. Oh, we're going back through an area we were already through. Oh, we're reusing assets now. This is a little bit faster paced than what we were doing earlier. So I'll give it that. Snoozing moderately. He's snoring middlingly.
Murdered him tonight.
What was that? Like the camera freaked out, showed two different things, and then just went to the loading screen. I can't wait to get out of here and, you know, see mountains, Gandalf, and all that jazz. I'm just kind of wondering, like, the game's nowhere near as broken as it was when it initially launched, but it's still really fucking boring. I mean, like, absurdly boring. You know, we stealth around a bunch of stupid enemies, go to a bunch of interactions that don't really matter for the most part, pick one of two options during most of that, and then we just kind of experience the story, which isn't great. Go to the Tower of Light! Oh man, we really spend 5 levels of the game in here, so I guess we don't get that many with the elves in that other area. That was a really valuable section of just sitting in a cart listening to the plan. That was really valuable. I feel so glad that I paid for this game to experience moments like that.
You're here a lot lately. What exactly does Father want from you? Names. Well, he should remember mine, although perhaps he does not.
Well, that was worthwhile.
You just need you. No, please.
I go out the window and Gollum jumps as high as he fucking can and dies. Oh shit. Oh man. The weird glitches are gone, but you still got controls just being stupid.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Just whatever. Can I not make that at all?
I'm sorry.
Oh, this area just kills you. Oh, that explains it. It's not that I die from fall damage, it just kills you. It's just a no-go zone. Am I supposed to be able to make like a jump over this way? Was I supposed to do that? That feels like I shouldn't have been able to do that. Oh no, it's here. What the fuck? What? Just random, just slow-mo jump. I'd seen that clip before and I was like, why does that happen now? Why did that happen? It was so fast. It's like, what? Like, why even have it? It's just a regular jump. What was the point of having that? Okay, so Sauron just has a random, like, life tentacle, I guess. Okay, this is at least something, right? In terms of, like, having the parkour, work towards something useful, like, you know, like there's a dimension to this where you have to do things within a time frame that doesn't hurt you, right? So there's at least something working in that thing's favor. Well, that worked.
Almost there.
Oh, please be almost there. I'm ready to be out of Mordor. I want to see something else. Oh, we're in the sewers now. Can we get Grashnak killed so we don't have to deal with him anymore? He's not really a character. He's just kind of a thing we have to babysit. No map is available for this area. So does that mean they just randomly, like, threw this together last minute? That seems like something they would do. Oh, that's neat. Oh, now we just have to wait for him. He doesn't even run. What? Who put this? Wait, does this actually do what this sign says? Why would you put a sign like this just in a giant, like, plank of, like a giant, like, couple of planks of wood just saying, hey, thing, do thing?
What's it waiting for?
I don't like this.
I don't like this either. It's really boring and repetitive. I don't know. I'm just fucking around at this point. The game is tedious and boring, and it becomes even more tedious and boring when I don't know how to do the tedious and boring thing it wants me to do. So I can't tell when I'm screwing up or when I'm doing the right thing. It all blends together. I'm gonna hit this lever, see if I can raise this thing up again. Maybe that's what we're supposed to do. I don't know. These puzzles are very confusing in terms of, like, they seem like they were created, like, on the fly. Like, each stage of it was completed on the fly, and I didn't think about how the total package would work together. Wait a minute, am I supposed to put these, like, under the big thing next to here?
I don't like this.
This is a slow companion with a slow process on top of a really tedious puzzle is not good for game immersion and enjoying the experience. No, that didn't do anything. Just made him flip out. Okay. I don't understand how we're supposed to solve this fucking puzzle. Like, how are we supposed to raise the water? The only switch we have is that one, and it only lowers the water. And there's, as far as I can tell, there's no platform to raise to, like, lead us up there. And Gollum can't climb up there because he's an idiot. Like, he's just, like, this doesn't work. I'm gonna take a little moment and look this shit up, because what the fuck?
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Okay, so apparently I have to use the barrels as a type of scale for these things? These two contraptions, I guess? Alright. I like how they shoot to the top as soon as they, like, get out. It's like, woo! So apparently I need to have these three back over here. And then I need him to hit the lever again to drop this, because drop again will drop the barrels on the thing, and this will act like some sort of pulley system and will raise this platform up. I don't know how I'm supposed to figure that out, considering I didn't see them working as a weight at all previously.
Sleep tight, dirty water.
Sleep tight, dirty water. What is wrong with you, Gollum?
Shouldn't we first focus on this?
Oh, man.
Focus, yes.
Again, because this guy couldn't swim, he couldn't open up these random doors that exist, because he clearly can open that one. He can clearly open that one up. I hate games that are like this. Why are they like this? Spent so long in this damn sewer. That bird's dead eyes are staring into my soul, man. Why did we need to sit in the back of the cart for an extended period of time if we were going to lead into a cutscene? Like, why not just skip to the cutscene? Right? Why not just skip to the cutscene or just make the entire crossing of the bridge a cutscene? Why have that cutscene if we're just gonna keep going? What's the point of this? Why break it up? What is... Wow, that's the thing making the spider thing. It's like an itty-bitty fake spider. Why would orcs have an itty-bitty fake spider? What the like the shadow I appreciate, but why the fuck is there like a little tiny toy spider in this game? I made it to Mega Fire Cave. Woo! Gollum. Use the mechanics. You said I have the running ability on the wall. Let me do the thing on the wall. Gollum. Game, you said it works by holding sprint and aiming at the wall. I'm holding sprint and aiming at the wall. Bruh, what are you doing? Why won't you work? Why isn't it working? Why do you not work? Oh, now it works. Thank you, game. Ironically, when I'm less accurate, it works. What the f- I got remotely near one and then Gollum's like, bah! Wow, I literally can't go back there. I could have gone really badly because the game doesn't have accurate textures and shit. I like how there's no rope on some of these. Leave through the Batcave. Can we take Batman with us? Oh man, can you imagine Batman but like Gollum? Like Gollum dressed up as Batman?
Smell that, love? Just for once, daylight smells nice.
That doesn't look like daylight. That looks like an apocalypse outside. Yay, we're back where we started. Ironically enough, I feel like if they made this like a side-scrolling like game, like I don't know what that genre is called, where it's like a side-scroller. Maybe that's it. But if they made this game like that, there might actually have been some potential, you know, because you know those games from what I've seen are basically easier to make, just because a lot of things are 2D, they're not 3D. There's a lot of other stuff that we don't have to typically worry about. Motherfucker! You climb all over shit. Jump on a fucking box. You stupid little gremlin. Game. The fuck are you doing, game? Fuck are you doing, game? What the hell was that? Momentum's for chumps, isn't it? What the fuck? I was doing so good, and then that shit happened. What are these structures for? They seem purposeless. How are you supposed to get past that last bit? They're on both sides and we can't hang off the back. What do you want? Okay. I got stuck clinging inside out of the thing. Oh, I'm so ready for this chapter to be over. Oh, I'm supposed to jump before this part. Oh. See with that tiny little objective dot, I can barely see that shit. Excuse me? Can I do the backwards jump, please? Hello, I'm pressing the buttons. Gollum! Why do you do this shit? Ah, fuck you, Gollum. Why are you such an incompetent little gremlin? Oh, that's the end of chapter 5. Wait a minute, so when do we do the Shelob bit? Because that's technically in Mordor. Murder. That's in Murder. That's in Mordor, right? Are we going to do that on the way out of Mordor? Like, is that the final bit of Mordor before we get to, like, Elvendom or whatever? Because we're halfway through the game at this point. Like, we've got to hit another type of zone at this point. We've got to interact with somebody new by this point. Shadow Mountains again. Okay, we're back here now. Okay, now we're going through her tunnels. So we basically just went in a big circle of getting captured, spending half the game in Mordor, and now we're getting out of Mordor. Great! I genuinely wonder what the devs were thinking when they were creating all the sections of this game, because there's just so much inane bullshit that you have to do to progress. It's like you're a slave for half the game, where you do random shit here and there. Like all the meaningful points of escaping Mordor, you probably could have had in just one chapter. Maybe two, realistically. all the breeding and all the like other crap in the way. It just doesn't do anything.
You are on a boat. Deagle and you, going upstream.
It's really weird how they have Wizard off all the way through the game. It's like, did you guys not catch that as a mistake? Am I just going to go through the tutorial section again? Because if I am, that's going to be really annoying. Holy crap, the game didn't load there for a second. Game, can you handle this right now? Is it really making me go through this area again? Like, just fully? I've already been through here. This was the tutorial bit. Like, why am I going through this again? Also, why is the game having such a hard-ass time of loading shit? Follow the grass snake. Oh, great! Another tailing mission! That's just what we needed! I hate you, Gollum. I hate you. And your game.
Can't be too hard to find, no?
What was that? What was that? That's an interesting theory I just thought of now. What happens to Gollum if he's, like, without the ring for an extended period of time, right? Because Bilbo has it, what, like 50 years? And then he starts to age, like, quickly after he, like, gets rid of, or after he leaves it at Bag End. So if Gollum loses it for 50 years, he doesn't change, right? But I'm ranting about this because I care about Lord of the Rings and not this game. But if Bilbo loses the ring for 50 years and then starts to age, would Gollum take a longer period of time to start aging, and would he just wither to dust? Because he's already like a lanky, whatever you call it. So I have questions. Convince Smeagol to let Grashnek go. Yeah! Gollum's gonna leave him to die! Useless fat fuck! Shelob is quite evil. Oh, she was clipping into the wall. Did you see that? This would be a funner chase scene if we weren't focusing on her, but instead on the pathway where we could see, you know? It's better to keep the fear out of sight, not the fucking obstacle course in front of you. What is she crawling on? That was horrible. Please let me out. I'm done with Shelob. I don't want any more Shelob. I also like to have better control of Gollum, please. You see, this wouldn't be so bad if I was paying attention to the area in front of me, not behind me. Like, if I could see how this shit worked, you know, this wouldn't be nearly as terrible as it is. Problem is, I can't see where I'm fucking going half the time. Aren't spiders supposed to have 8 eyes, not 6? Please get us out of Mordor. I want to see something besides craggy black rock structures and stuff. Man, we really needed Gollum just freaking out right there. I got an achievement called He's So Annoying to trample, drown, and kill Grashnek. Even the game realized that he was annoying, apparently.
What did he say?
Man, you are a rough-looking elf woman.
Too much about too little.
But there's another wizard out there. Who's that other wizard? He looked identical to Gandalf. What the fuck was that? I found a rope. I can hang myself now.
Much use. Good, Smeagol.
Are you like a peacock? Are those like supposed to be... Are those supposed to be like peacock things? What the fuck are those things on our back? What are those? They can't be arrows. They look like flowers that haven't bloomed yet. This is a slight breath of fresh air, not to see like craggy rocks all over the place. I can at least appreciate that. At this point I'm just sort of disengaged on finding secrets and doing stuff. I just want to finish the game at this point because it's just been the same sort of bland experience over and over and over with the occasional highlight of getting angry at a repetitive sequence. What? What happened? Oh, don't tell me the water randomly killed me. I'm trying to do the thing where you jump backwards. Then it does it wrong. Okay, up here, so that's not bad, I guess. Okay. I am supposed to go up this way, so what's the point of having the parkour stuff over there? Why was that necessary? Wow, this game's having an effect on my brain cell count. I like how that whole bit of escaping and then getting caught again was pointless. Like, it's just a time waster. We didn't learn anything important. We didn't do anything important. We just fucked around for a little bit. Come on, game. There we go. I don't get why we have these in-between loading screens. It makes no sense to me. It's like the game thinks it's finished with something, and then it forgets. It's like, oh, I'm not done loading, and then it loads again. Like, what the hell? How do you make that happen?
It's false. Let's go see for ourselves.
So am I just able to roam free without actually escaping? Because if so, that's just bullshit. Why did we have to spawn in that area if we're going to get another loading screen? Like, there's so many little bits in this game where it's like, this does not serve a purpose. There is no mechanical thing or narrative thing happening. It is just we walk forward and then hit interact key again to get another loading screen. How is she supposed to drink that thing? Like, through the bar?
Yes, the one
It's not going to fit through it.
but who's no boring tales.
Who saw Gwendol?
Did it say so?
Why did we need to get out of that talking bit?
Who saw Gwendol?
We left the scene to go back into the scene. There's nothing in between. Why? She looks like a very coke-addicted elf. Imagine Gollum recounts all his adventures in this wacky world to Frodo, just on the way to throw the ring into Mount Doom. Just like, Hobbit, I was captured and I bred orcs and I wrangled up a bunch of Boroks and I helped a fat guy escape Mordor just to feed him to a spider. Then I was captured by elves and then I got one drunk and then I bonded with one spiritually and then I escaped and did shit. It's like this story sounds like a fever dream. You keep showing me all this stuff and it's like you just don't want me to explore the level and just experience things as they are. You want to make it look all cinematic and big, and it's like just doing it proves how boring the mechanics are. And because the mechanics are boring, the engagement just becomes super tedious and long-winded. Precious! This is kind of pretty. It's basic, but at least it's neat to look at least a little bit. Yeah, this is such a boring game mechanically. It's like the same handful of mechanics just over and over and over in new environments with different enemies that act the same as previous enemies. And that makes it all blend together where it just feels like a bad fever dream. I like that shadow.
Until he leaves.
We can talk candidly now. No more eluding my questions. I must know.
And I'm telling
that delivery is so bad. We can talk candidly now. What are you guarding, dude? You're just looking in the corner. What are you doing? Part of me wants to just book it, because I'm tired of stealthing past stupid enemies, but I'm sure that would lead to resets. Just lots and lots of resets. And I'd rather take the slow and boring route than take the trial and error bullshit of trying to run past these guys.
He's crossing the river.
Wow, the game killed me because of the frame rate. What the fuck, game? They won't investigate unless something of metal is hit. They have minds of metal. It's really weird when you have mechanics of, like, look, which are the exact same as, oh, I looked that way. What's that blue thing? It's like a line that lines up with Gollum whenever I move. We have got to be close to the end of this chapter at this point. We've been doing this for I feel like we've been doing this for like an hour and a half. Oh man, this game is so just dull at this point. It's like you do a bunch of really basic sort of you do a bunch of boring parkour and then you hit a puzzle that isn't well crafted, isn't intuitive, and doesn't have a lot going for it in terms of complexity and interesting dynamics within it. Then you do more parkour, then you get to a chase sequence that isn't very engaging and sometimes can be clunky. And then you do more parkour and have to deal with a stealth section that's really just slow, for lack of a better word. And that shit repeats, just constantly. Just over and over and over. It's just boredom the whole time.
The wizard. How do you know?
They may call
This
us
stuff is just not syncing up at all.
but we do have eyes and ears.
Was any of that lined up properly? I don't think any of it was.
Some elf. Some elf, Cheat. All look the same to us.
Whoa! You can't say that, Gollum. You can't be racist to elves. They're the pretty people. You can't. You can only be racist to ugly people. You're getting me early on this one. Just woke up. Woke up early, in fact. And the first thing I'm doing is getting into Gollum. What a great way to start the day, right? I cannot wait to play an actual game after this, you know, that has mechanics. I really am starting to get curious now of how long some of these loading sections are, like when you put them all together. Like, how much of the game is just loading screen? Yeah, I've noticed that the Gollum stink vision, like, doesn't stay up consistently. Like, in older levels, it would, like, I could just toggle it and it would just stay on. But now it's like, it lasts for like a second. And then it turns itself off. Like, I don't have any control over it this time. And I wonder if that's intentional in some way, where it's like some of this shit is because they don't want you finding things too quickly in some sequences, so they weaken your ultra senses. I love mission objectives where it's just fuck around until you figure shit out. Those are my favorite missions that are aimless. I mean, this is basically fuck around until you find an object and then follow stink line after object. That's really it. It's just, we're gonna have to do this like 6 times. This is so boring.
Ah!
Ah,
fuck! Fuck this game!
Look everywhere now. Nothing more to find.
Very well.
Oh, thanks, Gollum.
Let's put it all together.
Thanks for making it very clear that we are done with the looking.
Leave me alone.
Our king has a few questions for you.
And wouldn't some answers be sweet?
Oh my god, we're just going back now. What was the point of all that? What was the point? That was like a full 2 hours of just nothing. Just to come back here. At least chapter 8's finished, but fucking hell, game. Oh man, Az's rant about just the game wasting your time feels so relevant right now. I grow weary with each passing hour in this game. I grow weak, frail, thin, like butter stretched across too much bread. Oh, we're gonna have to escape again.
The children love to take my light stones up to the gardens to play. Would you not help me find them? They look like shining marbles, big as your eyes.
I'm starting to question things now. Do elves procreate often, or is it just one of those things that happens every once, a couple hundred years? Do they get horny as often as humans do, or is it stretched out over thousands of years, where it's I feel like procreating now, and then 1138 years go by, and then they do it again? I have questions. Excellent. The longer this goes on, the longer I just don't care about the interactions beyond let's just get things moving. You know, progression is paramount over everything else. And at this point, I don't care if I'm a dick or if I'm helpful or if I'm nice or if someone else is nice or a prick. I don't care anymore. I just want to progress and get this fucking game over with. I want to get to the lock ball section. That's going to be fun. That's the next meme that I'm waiting to see. I want to lock balls. I like how we have to have magical bullshit devices to get information from the elves to help us find a woman that tricked us and for some reason Gollum is simping over. She's way prettier in that picture than she is in the game. Which is kind of funny. Oh, why we get cinematic bars now? Wow, that was necessary. Wow, she didn't even have dialogue for that. It was just wow. What's the point of all these in between the cutscene bits where we don't do anything? It's like you do one simple thing in between these cutscenes just to not have a cutscene go on continuously. It's just pointless. Wow. Is that elf on the left retarded? He looks like it.
How about a game of words? You say a word, then I say a new word that starts with the final sound from your word, and then we keep going round until it's your turn again. But here's the trick. No word can come up twice, and no word can end with the same sound as the beginning of the previous word.
That's easy. Fish.
Shell.
Love.
Visible.
Aha, you lose.
No, why?
Visible? Love? No word can end with the same sound as the beginning of the previous word.
Ah, not fair. It tells the rules too fast.
Once more then, whatever sends you on your way. 10 seconds to answer. If you survive 3 rounds, you win. Fish.
Oh, so boring!
I'm sorry. You lost.
Oh my god.
The tree is ours.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I want a rock to beat your stupid retarded skull in, you fucking elf. I don't even care anymore. Fuck you. So all that was for fucking nothing. I feel the madness is starting to set in. I think I'm starting to lose it. So I ran up there to blather around with those idiots for forever and then come back to do nothing. Wonderful. Wonderful.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's here! Lock balls! Yes! Lock balls! I want to hear it again. Lock balls! Lock balls! Lock balls! This is the one thing. I guess the game wasn't broken up into 3 chunks, because I guess there is kind of just Mordor and then Mirkwood, and that's kind of it. I know there's like different subsections within that, but it's really just Mordor, Mirkwood. End of game. The game doesn't feel rushed in its ending so far. Like it feels the same sort of level of like lack of care and incompetence. Like it doesn't feel like the game it doesn't feel like the developers cheaped out at the end and rushed things. It feels consistently boring and annoying, which is kind of the funny thing. And then you get random chapters that just have a fuck ton of stuff to do that are just inane bullshit.
Stay on your toes. I can hear more of them coming from the river.
I mean, watching the two of them fight would be something if the mechanics weren't like if I had more faith in the developers. So watching the elves and orcs fight and having to sneak around during a fight would be an interesting sort of set piece to end the game off with. But I've seen how this game goes, and that's never mentioned. So, do I get to do more tree parkour? That'd be wonderful. That would be truly content, I guess. I don't know. I'm running out of jokes at this point because there's only so many jokes you can make of a game that's boring and repetitive before your jokes end up becoming boring and repetitive, and I'm probably already past that point. I'm ready for Chapter 10 to end. I'm ready for the game to wrap up. This has been one of the most tedious and boring experiences I've had in a video game. I mean, it seems like they also took out all the jank, right? So like, now it's clunky without the fun of like the stupid shit that you like see in compilations from like when it came out. The game's not what it once was, which was a goompy mess that could be fun to like fuck around with. Now it's just a boring game that sort of works now. Alright, I see you're wounded. Bye. Good luck with that. I'm in such a fuck you go away sort of mood. I can't play your chase sequence if you don't function, game. Jeez, game, you need to be able to function during these chase sequences. I mean, holy shit. Okay. Okay. You've got to be getting close to the end here. Why can't I sprint? Why do you waste my time? You're gonna give me a cutscene anyway, so why slow me down? Why? Wait a minute, what are these? Those are... Why is it Did it introduce this just now? To be able to use those? Didn't we just get those the last level? And it only appeared once? Did the game ever teach me about this, like, grapple wall? I don't remember that at all. What the fuck? He didn't even see me!
How'd you like it here?
What the fuck?
Ah! We are all of them. We don't need the sun to show us the way. Stop.
What the fuck? He didn't even find me. Fuck off.
Ah! Fuck!
Game.
You
Why is his detection range almost the same size as the strangle range?
Fuck this game!
Does the sun
Wow, this is some proper Assassin's Creed stealth right here, just killing a guy like 20 meters away from another guy. This looks so much more like ancient Aztec shit than it does like ancient elven stuff. Oh, I gotta wait. I love these missions like this. Just make it a cutscene. If you're not gonna have the character do something more than just move from A to B, make it a cutscene. If there's no mechanical value beyond progression, then just make it a cutscene. General good rule of thumb.
These must be the Queen's chambers, if the smell doesn't deceive me.
Oh.
Elf must wait.
Why do you know what the Queen smelled like? That's creepy. I don't know what all this is about, but it's about something. See, that was actually, like, this is actually something, you know, like you can grapple onto the sides of them, they move around. Like, there's actually something mechanically interesting happening there. It's just a shame it pops up in the last level of the game.
He's with us.
Man, there's so many just long pauses of just looking at shit in some of these cutscenes.
Oh, so I...
Again, what was the point of having us walk after a cutscene to go to a loading screen? Just have the cutscene, then go into the loading screen. There's so many moments where I'm just like, why do the devs think that it's good to do it like this? I just have lots of questions, and they burden my spirit. They burden me, and I'll never get answers, because this game is just suck. Now I am become suck.
Are you all right?
Where does the sun go?
Yes, yes.
Where does the sun go up? No, that's not how it goes.
Why do I keep hearing the Candleman say that, just randomly? We want the precious. We are not simping for elf, bitch. Okay? Not doing that. Sometimes I wonder what this game could possibly be loading that makes it lag so much. I gotta fucking do it all again. Gollum, go in the direction of my button pushes. Are you a fucking moron? Stop it. Stop it. Alright, we fought the simp and won. How did that... How? Just how? How did you get here? Why are you here? How did you not see the elf? Why even bother with this? I also like in the cutscenes we break our own rules of being able to strangle, you know, orcs with helmets when we can't do that in-game. Now, granted, he does not have a comically oversized helmet, so maybe that's the kicker, but still, breaking the rules in the cutscene. Oh, she's just dead, apparently? Okay.
No, we don't.
Oh, she's floating! Holy shit, she's like a foot off the ground. I'm here. How do I do thing? No! Wait, what do you want me to fucking do? I'm up there. Oh, okay. Apparently I had to make it to this specific rock. Stupid bird. What was that for? Why do we need the black screen? What was the point of... Well, Bird, why did you have to alert him and then distract him? What was the point? What's with these black screens in between each of these little sections of the cutscene? Did they make each one of these things, like, in short little bursts? Okay, that's the end of Chapter 10, so... shit's over, I guess. Apparently we need this giant-ass loading screen for the finale, apparently. I mean, I got an achievement saying I was done with Chapter 10. There's no other chapters after 10. Come on. Finish!
Many months later.
Oh, come on, game. Why do we need all these loading screens? What's left to do? What's left to load? Just play cutscenes. Play credits. Done. Those should be already, like, rendered and made and finished. I don't care. Let the bird out. Don't care. That's such a weird choice to throw in at the end of the game. Just like, hey, kill bird? Or not kill bird. It's like, why include that? This is me trying to get the game to end right now. Like, this is a perfect encapsulation of how I'm feeling right now. You can hear him screaming. Ah! Well, that's the end. Gollum awkwardly rubs up against a rock. There we go. They really should just remove the names from the credits and just show the artwork so people don't get hate. But holy shit. Look at all these people that worked on this game. All these people that made this game what it is. And you see, the weird thing about this is the game looked so much more interesting as sort of a meme in like the compilations when it initially came out and like some of the stuff later. I don't know what happened since then, but it's like they updated the game, it's like they did a stealth update. And that stealth update removed all the janky fun parts of the game, like the super glitchy nature of it. And now we're just left with a boring slog of a game that has no real meaningful content to engage with. Like, the stealth is terrible and really boring and tedious. The choices are oftentimes pointless. The Gollum and Smeagol argument shit was really confusing at times. What you could have done with this game was completely wasted, just as a concept. I mean, like I mentioned, I think in another recording of this, was like, take like a Gollum game you could make, right, but just keep it really short and keep it cheap, right? Like maybe release it for like $30 maximum, right? Like, have the game start with Gollum and Bilbo in the riddle scene, and then have him chase Bilbo out, you know, and then maybe have him look around, head in the direction of Erebor, and him just have him chase the eagles, but not catch up and just wander around for maybe like one level or two, where he's looking around for the ring. You know, just looking around, right? Or maybe have him looking around, and then maybe have him captured by Sauron. Then he, you know, then he gets let loose by Sauron after we have a level being in that area and just being, you know, terrible, right? Like that area being terrible, like Mordor being suckage, right? And then have him go out looking for the ring. Then you could have him creep around, you know, in Mirkwood maybe. You know, maybe have him get as far as maybe like Rivendell or something. And then Aragorn captures him. We get a little bit with Aragorn and them. And then he breaks free. And then he follows, you know, the Fellowship. And we actually follow the Fellowship, right? Like, we get like sequences from like the movies, but we get Gollum sort of creeping along in the background, like out of sight of all these other people. You know, maybe we go all the way to the end of the story. Maybe we would just follow Gollum throughout the entirety of the Lord of the Rings. Maybe we do that, you know? That could at least be an interesting thing to get, like, Lord of the Rings from Gollum's perspective. You know? Like, that could have been something. There's so much in this game that just feels undercooked and just bad in concept, right? Like, and there's so many mechanical problems, too. Like, just the stealth gets glitchy, the platform gets spazzy, but not in the fun way it used to be. Now it's a lot more streamlined, and I was actually surprised that I didn't have as many technical issues as I've seen in other videos about this game. Like I'm actually genuinely surprised. It's like we're in this weird space where it seems like they stealth updated the game. It used to be special as sort of a meme, but then it got updated, and now it's just really boring and tedious, with the occasional sequence of hilarity and stupidity spiking up every once in a while. It's like the meme factor died, and now it's just a boring, forgettable chunk of a game. It's weird thinking about what this game could have been if they just made it shorter, more in line with what happens in the books, instead of, like... I mean, this is basically just Lord of the Rings Gollum fucking around, right? That's what it should have been called, because that's all they do. It's like they just fuck around for the majority of this game. Like, we spend half the time in Mordor, and, like, 2 plot elements in there of getting captured, and then getting tortured matter, right? Then we escape after, like, 3 other levels of breeding orcs and dealing with work and shit. It's like, there's so much shit that we do in this game that just feels pointless. And if you take out the pointless stuff, I feel like this game has a maximum of, like, maybe 3 chapters worth of content. And even then, that doesn't count any of the, like, repetitive, like, elements of the stealth or the parkour, stuff like that. Like, the game, as a game, has a boring concept executed in a tedious way with a very huge lack of any meaningful mechanics. I mean, the mechanics are super simple in this, but they're also buggy at times, which makes the experience frustrating. Then you've got just really bad design decisions. You know, like that one, like the Shelob sequence in particular is one of those things where they were clearly trying to get you to go, oh, it's a spider, oh, it's Shelob. But they completely forgot that I can't fucking see where I'm going. So after the initial shock value of the spider wears off, I've got to deal with the mechanical hindrance that I cannot see the direction I am running in, with the spider behind me. It would be much better if we saw Shelob, and then we start running from her, and we can see from Gollum's POV like we normally can in the game. That would be a better way to show us the spider, and then let us fear for our lives, you know, behind us. You know, keep that sequence the way it is, but change the camera. That's all you needed to do. Like, put the camera back onto Gollum like a normal, like, walk around, like a normal feature, and just let us turn around and see how close the spider is. Right? Let us make the decision with the camera. Don't force us into the camera angle where we cannot see where we're going. That is going to create a frustrating encounter. Yeah, just like, I mean, like I've said at this point, there's not much else to say about this game at this point. It is pretty much a meme game without the meme factor anymore. The glitchiness is just boring now, and the bugs are less... There are less bugs, but it's also less fun now, because now it's just a boring, tedious game instead of a flumpy, sort of retarded game that just glitches out in all sorts of funny ways. Now it's just boring. And that sucks for me, because I really wanted to see, like, some of the weird glitchy shit, and I got to see some of it, but holy crap, it was not realized well. It was not realized well at all. Yeah. I really don't have much else to say. It's just, it used to be a meme game that was funny because of how stupid it was. Now it's just boring and gay. Now it's just lame and gay. That's really it. Actually, well, here's one thing. At the beginning, I made a point talking about how, you know, if they made this like a side-scroller with, like, the comic book sort of art, kind of like what they've got on the screen here, as, like, parts of the cutscenes, you know, that could be a cheap, sort of stylized way to make this work the way it does. And it could have been fun in that way. It could have been like a side-scrolling platformer almost. Like, keep it, like, super low-budget, simple, you know? And you could make that, like, an interesting experience, right? But instead, we got what we got, which is something that largely doesn't deal with Lord of the Rings content of substance, makes up its own shit, and then just sits around and fucks with you for hours instead of doing something meaningful. That's pretty much what Gollum is. But anyway, yeah, so that's the end of this. And I was completely underwhelmed. I know it was going to be a meme going into it, but I was thoroughly disappointed in the meme hood. Like I said, the meme hood is gone, and now it's just boring and buggy. Like, it's boring buggy. There were some funny moments here and there, but just, it's frustratingly boring and just tedious as hell with a lot of pointless shit in it. But yeah, well, without getting into repeating myself, that's the end of Lord of Ring Gollum. I have no reason to play it again. It is what it is, and I've been over what it is. So for now, I'd just like to thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.